Guys, welcome back to my channel. I have not vlogged in a really long time, so this is kind of awkward, but I'm gonna put on my seatbelt because safety first. So today I'm going to take you through a day in my life working at a skilled nursing facility. I recently just started this job like 3 weeks ago, and so far so good. You know, there's been a little bumps here and there, just trying to figure things out with like the documentation system and just like a lot of behind the scenes paperwork that like OT school doesn't really prepare you for. But I'm not on my way to work right now. I'm actually on my way to an interview for another position. So technically for this job, I was hired as a full-time therapist, so I get like the full-time benefits, but I don't have full-time hours because the hours that you get really depends on the census and like how many people need therapy in the facility. So it's good because it gives me room to like explore other areas of OT, which is what I am trying to do. And yeah, I'm excited. This isn't the first interview that I've gone to for this job. I've actually been talking with them for a while now. This is actually like the lengthiest interview process that I've had for any job that I've applied for. I'm gonna sip on my coffee. This is so awkward. There's like people in the parking lot and they probably think I'm talking to myself, but it's okay. Let's have a chat. How are you guys? This year has been a really crazy year, and I know I like disappeared for a good while, but I have reasons. One of the reasons being I was
struggling mentally,
just in a really like dark place for a little bit in terms of my mental health. It wasn't until recently that I've been feeling a little like myself again. And you know, I didn't really want to be making videos like kind of like faking a smile or like making pretend that I'm okay when I really wasn't. Didn't really want to put out that negative energy out there because I try to keep this channel positive and all about like good vibes. So I just needed a little break to myself. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like everything's like 100% okay again. Like there's still things that I'm struggling with and working on, but I am in a better place mentally than I was a couple months ago. A lot of it had to do with just the big changes that were happening in my life. I felt like it was a lot at the same time. Somebody is parking next to me and this is so awkward. Just gonna take another sip.
act normal.
Oh my gosh, now there's another one parking on the other side of me. This is great. But anyway, like I was saying, last year COVID hit, and I'm not gonna act like the main character, like everyone was struggling during COVID, but that was like the first step in like my mental health spiraling. And then after that, it was like I graduated from my OT program, which is supposed to be like a happy thing. Like you're supposed to like celebrate and be happy that like you're finally done with a career that you worked so hard for. But then I also had these feelings of like doubt and insecurity and uncertainty of my future. And then at the same time, I also like finalized a breakup, and that was hard. And then there was like the whole move to another state and leaving everything I've ever known behind. And it was very like one after the other. Like once like one major change happened, and then like I felt like I was gonna get used to that, then something else would happen, and then it was like learning how to get used to that again. So yeah, this year I feel like I'm in a completely different place than where I was a year ago. I guess my perspective on life has changed a lot these past couple months, but I hope that you guys are doing well. I've been getting a lot of sweet messages from you guys, and I always appreciate those because those are the ones that motivate me to come back and keep making videos. I'm sending lots of thoughts and prayers and good positive vibes to anyone who was feeling or is feeling the way that I was feeling. Just want to say it gets better. And yeah, we got this.
1 hour later.
I just got done with my interview and it went pretty good. I'm feeling good about it. But I have another interview after this one. When I say this has literally been like the longest interview process that I have had to go through for a job. I've been talking to these people since before I got my skilled nursing facility job. Like, I started talking to them first, and then I got hired for the skilled nursing job, and I'm still talking to them and still interviewing. Now I am driving to work. It's currently 9:17 and my job's like 30 minutes from here, so I'll probably get there like around 9:40, close to 10. But I'm going to try my best to take you through my day while I'm there. I don't know how much I can film, probably not a lot. I'm gonna try to like take my phone out here and there for little things, but because of HIPAA violations and like patient privacy, I don't really know how much I'm gonna be able to film. So since I obviously couldn't just whip out my phone throughout the day to be like, hey guys, this is what I'm doing, the rest of the video is gonna be a voiceover. I was kind of like a ninja throughout the day, just like pulling out my phone discreetly for little things. But basically when I walk in, I just clock in and I get my schedule for the day and I see the list of patients that I have, and I'll just go through it and see if I have an eval or a discharge or a progress note. If I do have any evals, I go ahead and do a chart review on them and just write up the orders for them. And then I get prepared for treating. So I carry a little bag just full of things that I think I might need, because there are some patients that can't be seen at the gym. They have to be seen in the room, especially if they're on isolation. And if they are on isolation, which this patient is, you have to gown up because you don't want to get whatever they have. So you tie your hair, you tie your gown, hand sanitizer, talk to the nurse, put on some gloves.
Many hours later.
So it is lunchtime. I don't usually clock out for lunch since my days usually end like around 1 p.m. But since today I came in a little earlier, a lot of the residents are having their lunch, and I usually don't work with them unless one of their goals is like self-feeding. And then after lunch, I went back to treating more patients. This was actually my last patient for the day, and I asked him for permission to film and he was totally okay with it. So basically, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what a treatment session might consist of. This patient has been making really consistent progress towards his goals, and he actually met all of his ADL goals. So in the session, I was working more on like higher level balance activities with him and just educating him on like fall prevention techniques and all that good stuff. And if you guys are interested in seeing like treatment idea videos, then just comment down below and I'll make sure to make them for you. And skilled nursing facilities are known for high productivity standards, so a way that we keep our productivity up is by doing point of service documentation, which is basically just documenting while you're with the patient instead of leaving it for the end of the day. And I feel like this even helps keep your notes more accurate and also helps you collaborate more with the patient. After my last patient, I just go back to the gym and clean up any mess that I made, put everything back in its place so that we know where it is for the next day. And yeah, that's pretty much my day. It is hot. I just realized you probably can't hear me. That is it for my day in the life. It is 4 o'clock right now and I just got out. I'm about to go home, eat, and just relax. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos like these, then also let me know in the comments below. And also just let me know what you guys want to see, because another reason I really haven't been making videos is because I don't really know what to make videos on anymore now that I'm not in school, because a lot of my content was like student based as like a student in OT school, and now that I'm not in school anymore, I don't really know what to make. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.